Hi, I'm Peter Murray. In this short video, I'd like to introduce you to the Markbass Compressore pedal. The Compressore is a high-quality, full-featured tube compressor pedal. Not only is it a real tube compressor, meaning that the tube in the pedal is what's actually doing the compressing, but also it has all the features that you'd find on a studio-grade compressor. Gain, threshold, ratio, attack, release, and output volume. Now let's have a closer look.
Let's have a look at the controls on the Compressore. Gain controls the amount of instrument level being sent to the compressor. Threshold is the level at which the sound becomes compressed. As you turn this up, the compressor becomes less sensitive, and it takes more and more input to trigger the compressor. In other words, if you leave this low, all of your playing will be compressed. The more you turn it up, the harder you have to play in order for your signal to be compressed. The blue on LED indicates that the compressor is on. Ratio controls how intense the compression is. If you turn it way up, the compression will be more like limiting. Keeping this low makes your compression more subtle. Attack controls how quickly the sound is compressed. If you want the attack of your notes to come through, you need to turn this up. That means you play your note and then the sound is compressed. If you keep this low, the compressor will act immediately and essentially choke your attack. The yellow LED turns on when your signal is being compressed, and the intensity of the light reflects the intensity of the compression. Release controls how quickly the sound decompresses. If you turn this up, the compressor is engaged longer, which will have the effect of increasing your sustain. The output volume control allows you to balance the compressed signal with your uncompressed signal when the pedal is off. This switch turns the compressor on and off. The pedal's true bypass circuitry ensures that when the pedal's controls are off, your signal goes directly from the input jack to the output jack without any degradation of audio quality. On the rear of the pedal, we have the input jack, where you plug in your bass. Here's where you plug in the supplied 12-volt power supply, and the output jack connects to your amp.
So now we know what all the controls on the pedal do. Now it's time to check out how they sound. So here we are, all plugged in and ready to check out the Markbass Compressore compressor pedal. I have it plugged into the wall using the supplied 12-volt adapter. And for the purposes of this test, I'm using a Music Man 5-string bongo, as well as the Markbass Mini CMD 121P combo, and the New York 121 extension cabinet. So let's check out some sounds. For the purposes of demonstration, I'm going to start off the Compressore pedal at the most extreme setting to show you what extreme compression sounds like. So here's the pedal off. Compression on. The thing that makes it extreme is the threshold is set very, very low, which means that anything we play is going to trigger the compressor to turn on. The ratio is the amount of compression applied to everything that gets compressed. And here, this is at the highest level, which means basically the compressor is acting as a limiter. It's flatlining your signal. The attack, here we have the attack all the way down, which means that the compressor is kicking in immediately, and there's no delay to when the compressor kicks in. And the release we have very, very long, which means the signal is continuing to be compressed as it decays for a long, long time. So all of these parameters can be changed to alter the compression, including the gain, how hard the signal is coming into the compressor, the volume level of the signal into the compressor. And of course the volume at the end is what you use to match the signal, compressed signal, to your non-compressed signal when you're not using the pedal. In order to get a slightly more realistic and usable compression sound, we need to raise the threshold a little bit. We need to lower the ratio. We need to raise the attack a little bit, lower the release. You can see the yellow light turning on when the compressor is engaged. Instead of without the compressor. Thanks for checking out this video. If you have any questions at all about this pedal or about any Markbass products, please write to us at info@markbass.it. Ciao for now.